VJ will be rocking the Freya.
Yeah,
And they close up with the Khalid. From that very seat, haven't been answered yet. So let's see if this game will give us those as we get into game number 1.
Yeah. I guess it's gonna be mainly on Nova now to show us how fast-paced things could be, but it seems like they're very, very low. Flicker's already forced out. Nova trying to just run away.
That's what I'm saying! Oh,
yeah.
Where do you go from there?
Exactly.
I don't know. Maybe Freya jump.
Literally is a deal.
There you go.
Oh, that's a jump though, and there's gonna be damage from KELRA picking up first blood onto Kirk, but there's a quick response from ONIC. At least they have to flicker out, and James Pax gets traded down, but Brusco, he's still alive. The Vengeance gets popped here by KELRA, and he jumps back in just to take down Brusco as well. That's a 2-for-1 trade.
Oh. Violence! Insane done. The Monster Mage wants kill.
To be fair though, even if ONIC got the neutral objective, it was already hard for AP Bren. Oh, that thought!
Spatial migration. SOD didn't lie, but it's okay.
To die.
Yeah, they can afford to die. They don't care. You know, as long as King Kong gets to play the game, Savero gets to farm.
Oh!
They're A-okay.
Whoa, that's a BMI plus the deadly magic. Shizu using the SOD, but that's not gonna save him. James Pax finding King Kong here. He still can somehow find a way out, but the violent requiem! The stacks were there, and he actually finds a double kill!
Jimmy James!
As long as there's no team fight, they can brawl. Any single target on the side of ONIC, they can chase down with the vision coming out from the hill, then of course with the jump from the Guinevere.
Oh, what? That final slash still actually catching Shizu. Nova and Aqua just trying to defend this turret down bottom.
They've had plenty of time figuring out a team that likes to fight. They close the gap, but James Pax is done!
Once again, even if it's Brusco, he's not afraid to take him on.
I'll tell you that. And because of the weird fights, Aqua here!
Yeah, he is definitely going down there. It's ONIC this time who are able to find a pickoff. I think both of these teams are capable of doing that, but the knockup from the Lantern Flare, Nova getting chased down here, forced out to use the flicker, is still alive on this Hilda.
I'm not comfortable. I don't like this. Kirk fishes KELRA out of that engagement, and they're pushing back. Look at this. ONIC!
It's Nova again, but there's a response. Valkyrie Descent coming in from KELRA. Deadly Magic used onto Nova, but it's not going to result into a kill! And instead it's Super Fizz who actually gets taken down. Savero might be next here. He gets caught by Aqua, and now so far it's been 2 heroes already taken out from ONIC. Are ONIC able to find a trade? I don't think so.
Amazing man-to-man defense, tracking by AP Bren. James Pax relocating just to make sure that he catches Savero on the way out.
Yeah, the damage under the Blazing Duet as well. Nova put a lot of work onto making sure that he deletes the HP on Savero, and after the BMI back, James Pax was there to secure the kill. Oh, Aqua falls down, however. But for AP Bren, again, this is tempo that they want. They now equalize the goal between Shizu and Savero.
All right. Or if they can take the Freya out of the fight before, or Aqua maybe, forces the Black Shoes.
Black Shoes already used right here. Is they, or are they gonna find that kill on Nova? Maybe not. The flicker already forced out though. It's actually AP Bren just bursting down this Lord. James Pax secures it for the team and immediately decide to disengage, but KELRA gets shut down.
You know what? It's uncharacteristic. Oh, they find one more in Nova.
Bigger problem than this Claude.
It's not just something AP Bren wanted. It's something AP Bren orchestrated.
Yes.
One might say they planned for that. Another Black Shoes on Aqua.
Okay.
James Pax?
Now they know there is no deadly magic available, and then Nova decides to jump in.
Yeah, and remember there's a Moskov as well, so if you play it slow for ONIC, they can just take over the map here for AP Bren. Nova, no!
Oh, it's always Nova, who's always dropped down to damage. KELRA jumping in! Gets bursted down immediately, and there goes the Violent Requiem as well. They find the kill on Kirk, even before he gets to set up anything. KELRA falling down next, but ONIC are going for the chase, but Shizu still finding the kill, he's making it happen, but the Blazing Duet has more than enough damage to deal with every member left. It's a triple kill for King Kong, and Savero fights Shizu!
Ini Benchada! AP Bren have lost their lead, lost 4 members, and are facing a disaster at the hands of ONIC, who just secured a Lord.
Or we're on the Lord first. Still doesn't take away the match. Oh, look at the damage from King Kong and KELRA. They lose, I guess, all their base turrets after this, and there's another knockup from the Lantern Flare. Nova receiving the damage from the Deadly Magic as well, but ONIC are just gonna work on the turrets for now. Not unless Aqua, gets caught by the final slash. He's now bursted down by King Kong on a monster kill.
Oh no. ONIC took everything away. AP Bren are staring at a bare base. All the Hilda mains watching, my fiance included, hate this. When they can't get into bushes, you're trapped.
Yep. You're essentially just a sitting duck for AP Bren. Also fighting 4v5 right now. I mean, literally 3v5 because Aqua's dead. Oh!
Oh, that's a concealed battery descent, but look at the final attack and the raging sandstorm coming in from ONIC. There's the winter grab from Savero as well, and Nova going for the chase, but it's just super frizz that he finds. ONIC do not care. They have the minions alongside them. Can James Banks defend? There's still a wave up top, and it seems like it's a no.
I mean, Moscow's physical, but there's a Phobius. There you go. Easy Clint game.
Good read.
And then
Clayton has already played Clint, so...
go Lucas! James!
Lucas?
Go Lucas! If not Lucas, go Lance!
So they just let go the concept of a full front line.
Yeah.
Just play with damage.
Yeah, you need someone that can maneuver himself around fights. The Guinevere cannot be because the Scalea... Yeah, maneuverability.
Aulus.
No! No! Brie, I like you as a person.
Okay, no. I would also not want them to go the Aulus route.
The Aulus has zero synergy.
But you said maneuvers. He's just...
He can run around where he wants to.
That's true. He can dance around. He can dance. Go Lance, Lucas.
Whoa!
Not this!
Speaking about dancing,
You said dancing. You said the joy earlier. We said broken walls.
is this...
All that being said, this composition from AP Bren is a freaking prayer. Still, they forced out the Tortoise Poissons for AP Bren.
Roll out!
Wait, oh!
Oh, good thing the Dark Wave was there, but now it's King Kong who gets caught in the traction pulse and becomes first blood for AP Bren.
And just like that, ONIC have no retribution kill!
Okay, LVJ with the Dark Wave. The bravest fighter already used here, but he's still alive with the Infernal Pursuits. Landshaker finally lands, but it's KLVJ isolated here up top. Will not be able to take out Prince as James Banks gets the turtle.
Say what you will, but this looks like a better first turtle trade sequence for AP Bren than game 1.
Yeah. ONIC, they want to push ahead. They want to utilize this Clint.
Whoa!
Whoa, was that the Marcel, the Tsunami Slam, and the quick draws, having enough damage to burst down Nova. She's a response with the Blazing Do It, but that's all he can do.
Perfect layering from Savero. Oh! Okay, now that's a good force. Now AP Bren is playing the force game. They're forcing trades. They're forcing ONIC to sort of like commit to these weird fights. And because of that, Savero has no flicker now.
Wow, there's a 1v1 happening up top between our two XP laners. KLVJ versus Kirk with the Dark Wave getting dead. There's a bit of help from Super Frizzo! That's the sound effect of the Mystic Gush!
Right in the face. AP Bren has no XP laner for this second turtle take. They are first of the scene though, but because of broken walls, ONIC are able to dance.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I'm surprised he actually went for that fight. Tsunami Slab, Traction Pulse, everything thrown onto James Banks here. Does not get to survive, and now Brusco nearly falling next. Aqua picks up the kill. Now it's Kirk trying to go for the trade, but Nova with a sidestep, still unsuccessful to escape Kirk. He still had that flicker.
I don't know about that dance though from James Banks. He tried going in, but again, as we said before, there's like a Leia on blue side. They're not done.
Yeah, there are no ultimates available for ONIC just yet though. Oh, so they're just forcing everything down bottom. So King Kong gets that orange or that purple buff.
You know what? Forget an orange gambit. How about Grand Theft Purple as King Kong takes it away? Oh, he might have to pay though!
Okay, Kirk and Brusco will be here. Just so tanky, King Kong!
Too many farms on the map. Let me take them all.
Oh!
Almost all tier 1s have fallen. Now it's Kirk as the target for AP Bren. But KLVJ gets caught under the turret, brought back yet again. Just to get outplayed by Kirk. Golden Hour used on the other side. But that's all it took.
The KK duo! It's a different one, but they do it! Kirk and King Kong have juked AP Bren!
And they find the Tsunami Slam on James Banks!
What a layering between Savero and Brusco with the Sky Beezer as well. Should he play to activate Clayton?
Uh-oh.
Okay, can they activate him again here though? They tried to take on KLVJ first. There's the knockup from the Dark Wave. Savero just able to land those free hits. Tsunami Slam used. It's actually dodged though. But look at the damage in again from these members who are lined up from AP Bren. A triple kill happens and takes place for Savero.
That is a work of art. An immaculate reverse collapse by ONIC.
Kirk with the line shaker as well. Controlling two heroes outside of AP Bren.
Oh, King Kong!
No damage found on the side of AP Bren.
I mean, there was a threat of damage, but ONIC just played that so well. They were literally just rope-a-doping, wing-chunning AP Bren back. It's like, oh, come on, keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
Ip man, baby.
And now it's just 9 minutes, and them already taking out the holy shields in mid.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, the knockup from Nova. Or onto Nova. But he's still alive though.
It's bumping.
Okay.
It's bumping. It's just a big threat from ONIC. Look at this. King Kong's gonna drive by. It's a big threat. Oh! Okay, they're not committing. Yeah, it's just a bait. They're waiting for Lord. They're just making sure that there's a lot of bad boys in front of the base of AP Bren.
How does AP Bren even kill anybody from ONIC now?
Yeah.
They tried that last fight mid. They tried to get the Savero. No dice. I don't even know how you find Super Prince.
No.
You don't?
He has move speed on move speed stacks.
Yeah. But it's not even a question. Like, the proper question that AP Bren needs to address themselves is, guys, there's a sheriff behind. How do we kill this guy? This guy's racking up Sky Pierce's stacks. He's now at 4.
Either of the two, Super Prince or Savero, seem like impossible targets for AP Bren at this point.
At this point, if you're AP Bren, you call up NASA, say, Houston, we have a problem.
Can fight back.
Yeah, look at Brusco. He's just standing there menacingly.
Oh my lord, another gush!
Okay, Super Prince, now without the Mystic Gush, can AP Bren actually take advantage of this?
Oh my goodness.
Because even just that seems like it's not enough of a go signal for AP Bren.
Oh no. Watch that gush come off and cool down in about 10 seconds from now!
Kurt, bravest fighter out, and it's KELRA trying to set things up, but it's unfortunate that he's just too squishy for ONIC this time around. James Pants looking for an angle, cannot find it anymore. It's a triple for Savero yet again. The stun from Nova, but it does not stop.